All right, let's start here. Music. Ugh. Anybody else listen to this Nas and DJ Premier album yet? That's another thing that my man Aaron put me on to while he was over here. We was just talking about music and shit, and I was talking about the Max B. I was like, yo, you heard that Max B, man? I was like, I didn't even finish it. I cut it off. I didn't do the deluxe version, but I couldn't do it. I didn't like it. He's like, nah, I ain't listen to that. I was like, yeah, I gotta listen to the Nas and DJ Premier as well. It's a whole new Nas album with DJ Premier. So shame on me, ARP, for not even listening to it yet. And I call myself a hip hop head. I deserve whatever backlash for that. I admit, fake ass hip hop head for the moment. I gotta slap myself for that. But I told my homie that. He was like, man, don't even rush. I said, what? He said, yo, it's trash. I said, it can't be. It's Nas, one of our goats. It's DJ Premier, one of our goats. It's impossible. You can't have that's like if you tell me you got LeBron in his prime and Steph in his prime on the same team, you know, they're not gonna make the playoffs. What? Almost like the Chiefs this year. Like, how many people lost money betting on that before the year started? See, the Chiefs won't make the damn playoffs. What? Crazy. I felt the same thing with this. And lo and behold, y'all, sad truth. I put it on. I'm not a stuck in the past guy. You know, I'm not one of these older hip hop heads like y'all don't know nothing about that music. Now I'll put some young boy shit on. Some stupid ABC 123 rapper shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to everything. But I'm not stuck back there. The ears of this album is stuck back. It didn't even feel 2000s. I don't even know about 90s. The majority of the vibe of this album is 80s, early to mid 90s ish. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing, but that's not Primo's strength. You know, like when we start talking about DJ Premier and some of his standout tracks that he's behind the Gangstar movement and even hits like Royce and Boom, like it's DJ Premier. RZA and DJ Premier might have my favorite verses because of their catalog, like what they have done on the production side of hip hop. So you pair him with one of the greatest rappers ever, and I have to come on the stream and say, I'm not playing it twice. I'm not playing. What you mean? Three? What you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you gonna say about this? What are you gonna say about it? There goes the link. What are you gonna say about this? But anyway, I'm telling y'all, people, like it was a letdown. Now, DJ Premier, what he has done for the game in the world of hip hop, I will never let this be a badge that sits on his jacket. Never. And Nas is out here doing casino stuff now, making all these moves past hip hop. We love it. I love what these guys are doing out here. I love the opportunities. I love all the stuff that they've been getting into. But man, this album, I'm just sorry. It just doesn't work, y'all. I'll never replay it. It's not worth a second listen.
Wow! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Three, I got you. Hold on, three. Let me land my plane, and then I got you. People, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna act like Nas doesn't have like at least 3 of these in his catalog. Sit there, three, and you listen to the truth. You listen to the fucking truth, young man. We not gonna act like Nas doesn't have like 3 of these. One of them might even be a double disc. Like 3, he's got the West Indian fake shit. He's got the Nostradamus was okay. But
what?
I said Nostradamus was okay.
That shit was trash.
But you're helping me make my point. Hold on, sit there, young man.
All right, man. I'm sure.
So at least you understand. And the point that I'm landing here is that this is not Nas's first time shitting the bed. It's not. And I'm just mad that it also is supposed to look like a co-venture with one of the best producers of all time, DJ Premier, This album never gets spun again. It's a letdown. It is what it is. 3, go ahead, sir.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my man. How are you?
Uh,
How you
first of
feeling?
all, first of all,
Happy
you,
Sunday.
first of all, you were late to the party with the Nas album. I mean, your week's
Yes.
late. Number one. Let's
I
get out
admit
the way.
that. I took that. Go with your slander right now. It's yours. I deserve it. Go.
You disgust me. I love you, but you disgust me right now. It took you weeks to even talk about this project. Where you been at, sir? Okay, number
You're right.
two.
You're
Where
right.
I would agree with you is this. You said Nas dropped the ball, right? I would disagree. I think all right. So going to this project, ARP, I was more worried about Premier more than Nas because Nas and Hit Boy, you know, the Magic 1, 2, and the King's Disease trilogy and all that stuff like that. People going crazy over that. Now, I will say this though. Let's be honest, ARP. This album is mad late. Number one, very late. And I would agree with you on this. And I hate agreeing with you and stuff like this. But am I a big fan of the production? No, I can't say that. But for you to act like there's no songs on here is disgusting. He got a song called Writers or Graffiti. We're from that. I mean, I don't know where you're from, but we did graffiti and everything like that. He got a song called Pause Tapes. Not the pause that these young punks will pause. No, pause tapes. You pause your tape. Next one. I come from the era. Pause tapes. Talk to me. What you gonna say, man?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
No,
Is
man,
that
I
what you
want to
got?
have a
Go.
conversation with you.
That's all you got? That's all you got? Is that all you got? To save the Nas album, is that all you got?
I'm passing a rock back to you, sir.
You need help.
Not at all. I got a review already. That shit's up already. I don't know about a goddamn thing, sir.
All right, let me slow this down because
All right.
once again, I am one of the kings of this debate shit, and I wanna keep you set. Reference King chat is keeping up. I want to keep you set on the normal dial. I don't want to put you to scam. All right, I don't want to tilt this too much. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm gonna keep it light. Let me help you.
Go ahead, sir. Help me, sir. Help me.
You came on here
Hmm?
almost as if you were trying to save my take on the album, and you're not doing a good job. Do you want me to give you the floor back? Tell me why it's a good album. Tell me why it's a good album.
It grew on me, RP. The more I
How many
listen
times
to
did you play it? How many
grew.
times did you play it? How many times did you play it?
All the time.
How
That's
that's
the
not
guys
the answer to the question. I didn't ask you how many times did you play it? Give me a rough estimate.
Over 10 times now.
Over 10 times?
Yeah, it's my playlist.
All right, so it had to grow on you. How many times did it take for it to grow on you?
It took a while. I'm not gonna front. It took me a while.
It took a while. So a while could be like 7 out of 10. Your 7th listen through?
Yeah, I give it like four mics.
Okay, so the point that I'm getting at right there is you sound like a dedicated Nas and Primo fan like me, right? And you forced your hip hop, you forced your ears, you forced the music in your soul to allow this album to get by. What fucking great album, great artist, GOAT needs 7 fucking listens to say it's growing on me. I'm gonna give it a good listen now.
It's not the bars, it's not the lyrics, Negro. It's not the lyrics, it's Primo. It ain't Nas.
The beat. But the beat is something that hits right away. The lyrics beat is shit that you need to rewind and find. There's more to find, nigga. So you want the lyrics on me, but you needed 7 listens to let the production and the vibe and the energy of the album catch up. That shows that you are forcing that bitch.
ARP, let me ask you a question. You and I both like Joe Budden, right?
Love the guy.
Love Joe Budden. Let's act like Joe Budden rapped on the dopest beats in the world. His bars superseded the production. Would you agree with that?
Not on the mixtapes.
Albums,
yes.
Same rules apply to Nas. I think for the most part, the thing on Nas is he don't pick dope beats, which I never really fully agree with though, and everything like that. But this album has grown on me a little bit though, because of Nas.
I'm fine with all of that. I'm just saying that you came up here as if you were going to be opposite from my take, and it's damn near like
I didn't choose the ones you're choosing though. You acting like this is you said, oh, let me play this again. This is like you made it sound like this is too
I'm not, because I'm not forcing it 7 fucking times for it to grow on me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit.
How many times did you listen to it? Because you just recently got put onto Nas. So how many times have you put on to Nas? Don't disrespect me, nigga. No, the album, sir. Just the album. I'm not gonna do that to you. Just the album. How many times have you played this, sir?
Once.
ARP, we can't even have a fucking conversation if you played it one time. You can't.
Go ahead, land your plane.
You got to go through the songs, the bars. You're not catching the bars and the cadence and the flows on certain things. Certain beats did grow on me. Now, I wish Nas would have worked with Pete Rock, but we know Pete Rock and Nas' relationship isn't the best. I think Pete Rock has done a better job in production over Primo within the last couple of years. I would say that. So, but it's not the bars with ARP, it's the production more than Nas lyrics, though.
I didn't come on here before you came on here and say this nigga Nas can't rap.
That's how you sounded. That's how you came up. You came up to me like you don't want to hear this man rap.
So the thing about an album versus like an EP, or I don't even know about EP, but like a mixtape. Right. I'm a guy that my mixtape catalog far extends my albums. I enjoy mixtapes more than albums 80% of the time because
so did you treat mixtapes? Did you treat mixtapes like albums like I did? Because I treat the mixtapes like
yes,
albums.
I do. 100%. Trap or Die is like an album, for example. You know what I'm saying? The Soul Tape. We're gonna talk about Fab today too. Those are albums to me, but they give the artist that distance from the record label. They have more freedom. They can hop on other people's beats. They don't have to find a commercial hit for the record label to drop them or this type of shit. So mixtapes for me, Mood Music is a fucking album to me. Go argue with your mother for anybody that disagrees. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit as far as what he's forced to do commercially. That's why the listeners like me say Joe Budden is one of the best, if not the of all time, because of what he was able to do outside of the machine, even though he had a fucking album called Rage in the Machine, but on his mixtape type of shit, okay? So here's the thing about an album. The thing about an album, especially somebody at the caliber of a Nas, you sit down and you go through that process, and it's not even like it's just you working with all these different production outlets. It's you and Primo lock the fuck in. So the moment you tell me the production is trash or bad on the whole album, right? And this is the caliber of where we got to hold these two people. I'm sorry. I understand when you can have like a Jay-Z at a magazine saying, you can't listen to my shit once. I understand what he's trying to say. He's talking about his fucking lyrics. 3, he's talking about the raps. He's talking about the rhymes, the messages. I get it. The hidden jewels and shit. The production though, in an album, not a mixtape, an album is half of the fucking war. This is why Cannabis, who was one of the best lyricists back then of all time, fell on his face. Nice. So when you put Primo there and it's billed and it's promoted as Primo and fucking Nas, I only have to listen to that bitch once unless I come up here and I have a complaint about the lyrics, which I don't. Half of the war is lost because I don't even want to hear it sonically. So I'm not playing it 7 times.
Where you been in the last couple of years? Sir, where you been in the last couple of years? Because it just seemed like you just got on this. Primo hasn't done good production as of late. That's been the running story for a couple of years now, sir. I mean, the ransom. Go ahead.
But my bad for cutting in. Because I thought you was asking a question. I just didn't want it to be rhetorical. The problem with that, though, is none of us said that or accepted that or was acting like that when it started to get promoted. Nobody saw Nas and Primo and said, yo, Primo ain't been on his game, man.
Oh, you're bugging.
That was the campaign? Where was that campaign?
Another school of bugging, because I did shows with my guy Watson talking about I got concerns with Premier going into this project because of production he's done prior for Conway, for Busta Rhymes, and a couple other people. I'm like, Primo, that's not really the sound. Now, here's my thing. People have been saying, and people I did a show with, they're saying some of the production gives them Gangstar vibes. Did you get that on the first listen?
A little bit. Which is why I said 80s through like mid 90s ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Primo can't just live there, but that's also Nas's fault as well. At the end of the day, we're gonna say Primo and Nas, but it's still a Nas album. Okay, when you go into the stores and when you go on, I said stores, when you go online and you find a category for that shit, there is no DJs. It's a fucking Nas hip hop album release. Okay. And at the end of the fucking day, when I fucking listen to this shit, I can't just live in the mid 90s to the early 90s for this shit. And if you're Nas, you also have to be smart enough to know that I'm coming out into a new era. Everybody must grow through the eras. Everybody, all the greats. Everybody must adjust. Everybody must adapt.
I'm going to touch your wisdom, but to go back to the just word you said, because you used the word adjust, right? And I'm not trying to speak for you, but you made it sound like either Nas has not adjusted or Primo hasn't adjusted. And I think Nas has adjusted by working with Hit-Boy. No, hold on. But Nas working with Hit-Boy, though. But Nas has adjusted his sound sonically to the word you used a second ago. I thought sonically got better with Hit-Boy with Nas.
That's cool, but you don't let Nas off the hook because, once again, this is a Nas album.
He picked the beats. ARP. I'm with you. He picked the beats.
Exactly. That's my point.
The beats.
That's why I can't just blame Primo. Nas, you was in there with your studio ears, going like this. That's the one. Give me that. I'm going to write to this. Give me that track. Put this one aside. I like this one. That's my favorite. That's the lead single. That's going to round off the album. You did that. You chose this shit. You put this project out. And that's why I said before I started ranting with you, this is not his only Shit the Bed album. He's got a bunch of them. So he's not getting off the fucking hook.
This is not Nostradamus. This is Nostradamus or the nigga album.
It's worse. Well, I don't remember how bad the nigga album was. I don't remember how bad the nigga album was. I don't remember how bad it was. It was whacked up. This is my point. He might got 4 of them bitches. He might got at least 4 of them bitches. Including this, he might got 5 of them bitches.
All right, I would say this. I felt Primo and Nas dropped the ball on New York State of Mind Part 3 because when you got 1 and 2, as legendary
you're not
as
even supposed to use the fucking name if you ain't gonna hold up the standard 3. How about this, man? Because I'm gonna get back to my fucking stream. You
yes, sir. I'm gonna go over that.
I just want to ask you this question, my nigga.
Yes, my brother. Yes, sir.
If you have 2 goats, are you supposed to need 7 fucking listens?
Yeah, nay. Yeah, nay. No, you're not supposed to. But because the pressure that we put on Nas and Premier, I think there was a lot of pressure going to this project. And if they didn't come out with a whole month swing, we're gonna nitpick. And you're right, but it has grown on me though, ARP. Yes, I love Jay-Z, but I don't like every Jay-Z album. Magna Carta was trash. That shouldn't go me at all.
I don't think it was
trash,
but
it was horrible.
Okay, you know what? I don't need to get into the J album debate because that one's not a great. But here's the thing, man.
But you didn't get to feel everything ARP of one listen though. You didn't get to feel certain songs and the lyrics going in your head when he's doing pause tapes and doing. I mean, you didn't really get to get that feel though, brother. Respectfully.
Yo, here's one thing that you know what? I'm gonna be nice.
All right.
I'm even going to give this credit to you as well.
All right.
Even though
what about Bouquet to the Ladies? You like Bouquet to the Ladies? You and I love female hip hop. He's shouting all the
I get it, 3. You're over there Googling the track list, and now you're.
Oh, look at the song I'm talking to. Yes. Track listing. Yes.
I called it.
I'm supposed to do that, sir. I'm supposed to do that.
I know, but you're in the middle of a debate trying to sell me like it's you. And 20 minutes in, you bring up another song because you got the track list hitting on the side.
Let me tell you. Listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Don't do that. I guarantee you. You tell me this. When you go back and listen to Nas, the second half of Light Years is good. The second half of it is very good. When you start going into Sons, he got a song called Sons. He did Daughters, he got Sons. But when you go from Pause Tape, Rioters, Sons, It's Time, Nasty Esco, is my favorite song.
Next time I'm on your platform or you up here and you debating with me, don't put no teleprompter on the side for me, all right? I don't want no teleprompters. We gotta do this.
You need one. You told me Ghostface Killer album was the best.
I didn't look over. I'm not like this on the side while I'm arguing.
Sir, I gotta have my shit up.
You didn't like the Stone Roses?
I'm talking to you. I gotta make sure I'm on point. I'm talking to you, sir. I gotta make sure I'm on point.
All right, but I didn't want to let you get out of here before I land that other point.
Yes, sir.
When I was saying some credit that I'll give you as well.
All right.
I'm not sure if you deserve it.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is, we have done this for so fucking long. We have the ear.
Yes.
We have that ear.
Yes, sir.
I mean, sometimes our ear is a little biased, and that's cool.
Yes.
Certain rappers and certain moments, right? Mm-hmm. But I can put on a song, and from the intro before the rapping starts, you could catch a vibe. Like
okay,
the beat could drop in a certain pocket, and I can say,
"Facts." Agree.
I'm a guy. My ears go into the layers of the production, the ad libs, the doubles of the artist, the doubles of them. You know what I'm saying? How good they are doubling their lyric, everything. I go into all of that, the looping. I hear the exact all of this type of shit.
Right.
I really sit in that. So my point is, if I'm going to give Nas the credit that he deserves as one of our GOATs, our all-time greats, me personally, if I need to listen to it 7 out of 10 times before it starts to catch on for me, that to me is an over bias, and I'm forcing myself to give it way more opportunity than my ears are trained to do within the realm of hip hop, because I got new shit that could come out. I need 1 listen, maybe 2. And I'm not trying to say that things don't get better with more
Yes,
listens.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that part. I'm glad you
Yes,
said that.
things could get better with more listens. But my point is, it needs to at least start off good. I'm not saying it got to start off 10. Start
Okay.
off at a 7.
Would
It's
you agree?
fine.
Would you agree the
Start off
first
at a
couple of
7.
Would you agree the first couple of songs turned you off and you tune Nas out, Nas and Primo out?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking. All right.
That's not what happened to me. Because I've listened to many albums where it starts slow, the mid is strong, it's strong all the way through. You know, I don't like to miss things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't stop spinning the Everyday's June 30th I'll Be Out joint, right? His last project that he dropped. It's like 20 tracks. Like the 17th is maybe the toughest one. The shit where he uses like a remake of the Quiet Storm beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a bunch of stuff in between that's like all pain music, where it's like dedication to his brother and all that. And there's a bunch of that I'm just like okay on, you know, but that don't make me drop out. I'm like, my ears is turned off. I'm not that type of listener, B. And it's Nas. I'm going from beginning all the way to the end, and I'm not missing shit. And when I'm done with that album, I say, you and Primo shit the bed. And even if I was gonna give it 7 listens to let it grow, it can't be Primo and Nas. It's got to be somebody else. That somebody telling me like, yo, this new guy named Ali Vegas. I used him for a reason if you're keeping up.
The Ali Vegas Nas, I get it. It sound like Nas. We get it, man. Who's talking to? But continue. Get your shit off. Get your shit off. Get shit off. Get shit off, Vegas.
This new guy. 3 calls me and says, yo, this new guy Ali Vegas is dope. Yo, give him a chance. Maybe I give him 3 or 4 listens. If the person I'm listening to is that credible.
Right.
The world already knows that Nas is Mount Rushmore type.
He is.
What the fuck am I doing on my 7th listen talking about where's the jewels, where's the production, where's the good shit? There it is. I finally found it. I ain't fucking treasure hunting with a Nas and Primo album.
Be fair now. When you first came on, you sounded like you had issues with Nas and Premier. Now it sounds like you have issues with just Primo only, correct? Not Nas.
So let me add. So let me clarify that. Let me clarify that.
Yes, sir.
The reason why, would you listen to earlier, I said I'm not letting Nas off the hook because it's his album and he's in that studio picking the beats to rap over.
Facts.
And I said every rapper needs to evolve along with the times. If I put Busta Rhymes on a new album today, he's going to be conformative on some of these tracks to 2026. Nas didn't do that on damn near 1 track, the whole album. I'm not alleviating him.
Slow down. I'm talking about 1 track.
I'm talking about from his production alignment standpoint. I never once and never will say anything about his rapping on this album. I have yet to say that, sir.
You got to wait, Nasty Nasir Esco, man. That song goes, man. I'm sorry. That shit goes. Only song I really don't like is Get Ready.
I'm not gonna leave this debate saying that there's not a single decent or good track on the album. Because I only listened to it once, I didn't start to pick out this one is one that at least you can get by with. No, I'm saying collectively as an album, you want me to rate the album, especially being that it's Nas, especially being that it's Primo, especially being that this man has certified timeless hip hop all-time top 10 classics under his belt. When I look at the caliber of expectations that we should all have for this situation, it does not come anywhere close to up to par. I'm good. I'm not replaying it. I'm putting it in the same fucking category.
That's crazy. What do you mean you're not playing it again? One listen, that's it. You're not gonna play Nas again? You're not gonna spend the
I got a lot of things that I enjoy sonically. I do not need to waste my time replaying and forcing this shit again. I'm good. If I want some Nas, I'll go to something else.
You listen to it 1 time and that's just it. That's it. One listen.
That's how bad it sounded. That's how bad that bitch sounded. 1 listen is all you get from me, buddy. I'm not listen. I'm not going in the theater again. I'm sorry. I already watched the movie. It wasn't good. I'm not walking back.
What about creating songs like writers? We talking about graffiti artists and tagging and shit like that.
Motherfucker is still on the side. Get out of here, 3.
Bye, man. I'm not man. I love you, man.
I love you, Jay. It's still on your fucking track list over there. He did it again. I told you stop doing that. And he goes back to the track list again. He did it every 20 minutes. He goes back to the cell phone. Shout out to 3, man. My nigga.